Alright, so here we are today with a resource challenge. Today we're sponsored by K9, and he's basically asked me to play two different bomber decks. So we've got a GDI bomber deck and a NOD bomber deck, and we're going to play the decks and talk about sort of any changes I would make and so on. I believe these are intended more for ladder play than event play, but due to my low Inferno level, I thought it would make more sense to do it on the ladder. On an event, sorry. So these decks are both really cheap, really cheap decks, but with bombers as their Tiberium sink. Yo, RM Chen, thank you so much for the donation, my dude. Thank you for the £15. Much love, my dude. New objective available. Alright, so we're going to open with Harvester, and I think we're going to go with the dogs first. I think dogs are a slightly better opening unit than rifles. I think rifles can get countered a lot easier than dogs can. And if your opponent opens into a counter to your dogs, like missiles or whatever, it's very easy to go into the rifles. So opponent's gone dogs as well. We're going to go Pitbull. Our aim is to stay fairly cheap in the early game, and then get an Orca Bomber out quickly, preferably in time for the first missile firing. Alright, so we don't actually have an answer to tanks, so we have to switch into missiles. Like, our War Factory doesn't beat tanks, so we have to go into missiles here. That's not a big deal. Going into missiles is totally fine. So we'll try and keep the missiles on tanks as much as possible. Alright, there's some snipers. To deal with snipers, we probably just need to go into our Orca Bomber. We're going to try and get chip shots on this tank, finish it off with the Pitbull. Nice, we do finish it off. We are going to fire this missile as well. And we got some damage on his snipers. That went pretty well. Now we're going to try and get the Orca Bomber. That's our true answer to Predator in this deck, is the Orca Bomber. We're going to make the Orca Bomber. We're going to go and try and kill this tank off. We'll get the snipers along the way, hopefully. No, okay, we want to kill the tank more than we want to kill the snipers. So we're just going to focus down the tank, get some damage on this Pitbull, and then send in our Pitbull to fight it. I want to try and preserve our Orca Bomber as well. We're not playing Liang, so every damage it takes is very relevant. Alright, there is a new tank. So we're going to go in with the Orca Bomber again. We should get the Pitbull at the same time. Alright, nice. We do get the Pitbull. We're going to get these snipers as well. And we get the tank. Alright, cool. This Orca Bomber is probably going to die. We're just going to send it away. Draw his Pitbull away from the pads for a little while. And then we're going to make a fresh one as soon as that one dies. And this one we're going to boost over to the top pad. Oh, hang on, there's snipers now, so we're going to go kill them instead. Alright, so we're going to get these snipers, and we're going to get this tank. And then we're going to follow up our Orca Bomber with missiles to protect from the Pitbulls. The Orca Bomber has taken quite a lot of damage, sadly. Yeah, it does go down. Alright, so we're going to Orca Bomb. We're going to kill our own rifleman here, but we need to get rid of these dogs. And then we should be able to fire the missile before he can stop us. Yeah, okay. Not the cleanest game. My Orca Bomber control wasn't great. Took quite a lot of damage on the first two. Didn't get a lot of value out of them. But yeah, still took the win. Alright, so we're on Stonewall. That's probably worse for our deck. We're going to do the same thing again. We're going to go Harvester Bikes. I should have, sorry, Harvester Dogs. I should have opened with the dogs in case I get rushed. If you're opening War Factory against Nod, you're a little bit susceptible to rushes. See what he does. He's gone lasers first. We'll make a second dog. Gonna charge the pads. And generally assume that other people are going to be going tech. Most people go tech. Right, so because he's gone double lasers, we just go straight into the rifles. This is why I prefer to open with the dogs. Oops, I accidentally moved my Harvester there. That's silly. It's very easy to counter rifles, whereas if your opponent brings answers to rifles, the War Factory isn't necessarily going to counter them as well. Okay, so here's a Venom. We're going to chase that down with a Pitbull, and we're going to sneak these rifles past to chase down the incoming lasers. And we'll get some more rifles, because he's probably going to make more lasers. He'll also probably make a Venom now, so I want another Pitbull. Yeah, there's the additional lasers we were predicting. And he's probably going to make a Venom to kill them. Yep, there it is. We're going to get the Pitbull on that. Looks like we take first missile pretty easily. Alright, so we're going to look to get into the bombers. Not 100% sure what he's going to make here, but, you know, Orca Bomber is usually pretty good. Lasers, it's fine, we'll just bomb them. Bomb them and get some damage on the half. I'm actually going to bomb my militants as well, because I want a new unit instead of them. I'm gonna kill them off. And we'll back up. Alright, so there's a Banshee. We're gonna get a slingshot for that. He's gonna kill off the Pitbull, but we'll get some damage on it. And then we'll have the slingshot protect our Walker. That's done. Another Banshee, no big deal. We've got the slingshot still. We're gonna boost it as well. And then we'll bomb these lasers. And maybe get the harvester as well. Alright, it's pretty easy. That one went pretty smoothly. Okay, so we're back on slash field. It's pretty good for us.
New objective available.
Probably again should have got dogs first instead of harvester first.
Unit ready.
Looks like we get away with it again though. Our opponent has nothing yet. Yep, it's got harvester. Just wait and see what the second unit is. Looks like an air tower. Yep. Gonna get a pitbull. I want to keep these pads charging. So he goes straight into barracks. I'm going to assume laser troops. So I'll wait and make sure they aren't mutants. Laser drones, okay. I guess I'll get some missiles. They'll probably be decent. We'll go take down these laser drones with Pitbull. Some scavengers, okay. No problem, we'll get some rifles for those. Flamers, interesting. Alright, let's send the missiles over here and bring the dogs over to the flamers. And then obviously this Pitbull needs to deal with this venom. Looks like we should take this missile pretty easily. Cool. Now we want Orca Bomber for the flamers, probably. And then we're going to want a slingshot for these laser drones. So let's get the Orca Bomber. Pick up the flamers. And then I guess I'll just make missiles for now. I want to keep it low key. I don't want to go spend too much on a slingshot. Get some rifles just for vision. There's a phantom, okay. We need to protect from the phantom. Now we'll definitely make a slingshot because the phantom's expensive. We want to create an area denial against the phantom. We'll go bomb these flamers while staying near the slingshot. Alright, so we do lose the Orca Bomber, we'll just make a new one. See what he gets up to. Get some more rifles to scout. Scavengers and flamers. Alright, we'll boost and kill these. And then we actually kill off our own slingshot. This is why I don't like playing slingshots in Borka decks. Because often when you're retreating your Borka, it'll accidentally kill the slingshot. Alright, so we need to bomb this infantry again. And then we'll grab these pads, and then that should be game over. Send this Pitbull over here. Yep, that should be game. Cool.
Objective complete. 3, 2, 1. New objective.
Right, so we're gonna go dogs first this time.
Harvester ready.
Right, we're fine. Double harvester opening. Okay, so we immediately start charging the pads. Gonna make some more dogs just to get more units on the field. Go on War Factory, so I'll go Pitbull. Looks like he's just trying to stall, so we'll get our dogs on the other pad to make sure he doesn't stall out. Then we'll probably just go missiles, because he's going to respond to this Pitbull with a tank or bikes or something. Yeah, there's the tank. We'll get the Pitbull to run away. And then we'll just block this tank and fire the missile. Alright, so again, our answer to the tank truly is Orca Bomber, so we need to go into Orca Bomber.
Unit lost. Building online. Unit ready.
We'll make some missiles to contest early.
Unit ready.
And we need to keep charging these pads as well, so I need to move these dogs off so that we're charging. I'll move back on. Alright, there's a Basilisk. That's really bad. I don't actually really have an answer to Basilisk. I only have these missiles and a slingshot. So we're going to boost the slingshot when it's fighting the missiles. Alright, nice. Boosted slingshot did a lot of damage. There's some confessors. Okay, this is really bad. We need the Borka for the confessor.
Unit ready.
Alright, so we do take out the Basilisk. Need to kill these confessors now. Let's boost. Try and kill these cyborgs as well. If we catch them while they're moving, we might be able to get them. Oh, almost got them. Alright, we did actually get them. But we, yeah, we lost the Orca Bomber in the process. And now we need to hold these 2 pads.
Unit ready.
I'm sending rifles to the far right pad just to try and hold it. Right, there's a stealth tank. We block it with the rifles, then we should win. Oh wow.
Unit lost.
Okay, that's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. Let's see if we can get onto this top pad. Alright, we are on the top pad, so we should just win now. Okay, cool.
Warhead launched. Enemy base destroyed. 3, 2, 1. New objective available.
Okay, so we're gonna go dogs, then harvester. He's going rifle opening, so the dog's gonna start harassing that. And then bikes. Wow, okay. So I think he's gonna try and bike rush me effectively. That's fine. Should be pretty easy to hold off. We'll get the dogs to start killing the militants. And we'll just get a pit bull for the bikes. And he's on lasers as well, okay. We'll block them with the dogs, get some more dogs. Alright, so, yeah. He doesn't have a harvester, so we're pretty far ahead now. Then we'll go straight into rifles of our own. Then some more dogs, fight his rifles. We also want to be stalling the pad here. Because he's no half, so he gets much weaker the longer the game goes on. Alright, let's block off this pad.
Unit ready.
Alright, nice. Get the dogs down here if we can. Alright, cool. So we're on all the pads. We'll try and get an Orca Bomber if we get enough cash. Or if we get top cap, I should say. There we go.
Unit ready.
Orca Bomber and boost it. Ah, a little bit of misclick there. Deselected my Orca Bomber.
Structural damage.
So we lose first missile, which is not that surprising against no half, although we should have won it, which is misplayed. And now we're just gonna outvalue him. No half can't really beat an Orca Bomber.
Unit lost. Harvester ready.
And now he goes harvester, okay.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
So we'll defend our Orca Bomber with missiles,
Ready.
and boost it as well to get the reload. Flamers? Yeah, we'll need the Orca Bomber for that. Actually gonna try and kill these missiles as well.
Unit lost.
Get another Orca Bomber.
Unit enhanced.
Alright, pretty much clean up everything with that Orca Bomber.
Unit ready.
That should be a pretty easy missile here.
Nuclear missile launched.
Yep. Gonna let these low unit hit point unit die.
Unit lost.
Keep bombing everything he
Unit
makes.
ready.
I want this Orca Bomber to die. I want to keep the other one alive. Cool.
Unit lost.
A slingshot for the Banshee.
Enhanced.
Alright, this Walker's dead. Get another one.
Ready. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Oh, this isn't actually looking that good. Oh, no, we won. Okay.
Launched.
If he'd got his flamers onto the top pad, it would have been a lot worse. Don't really like slingshot Orca Bomber decks.
You are victorious.
I think slingshot is not good with Orca Bomber because you just accidentally kill your own slingshots all the time. So if I was going to make changes to this deck, I would definitely play an air-to-air unit instead of the slingshot. You want something to protect your Orca Bomber. I would probably play Hammerhead, or I would just play Predator Tank and Snipers instead of the rifles, and then I just have a 5-card deck of Orca Bomber Splash. Then it wouldn't really be an Orca Bomber deck. Yeah, I just don't like Slingshot Orca Bomber combo very much. I'd rather use Pitbulls as my anti-air or Hammerhead. Okay, so we're going to move on to the Nod deck. This is the Nod deck. I think the same thing is probably going to apply here, where I wish I had a Phantom instead of a Banshee. But yeah, we'll play 5 games with this as well and see how it goes. Okay, so we're going to open with Harvester. And then Wheels. This could definitely be more of a double Harvester Inferno spam deck, depending on what my opponent does. Okay, so we open with Bikes. We're going to get Bikes to fight his Bikes. Looks like he's just going straight for my Harvester. The Bikes don't really have Defender's advantage, due to the fact that it takes so long for the Bike missiles to hit that the Bike Squadron is still able to fire. So even if you drive into defending Bikes, you still get a trade. Alright, so opponent's playing Buggy as well. We'll get Bikes to support our lasers. Looks like he's going off my Harvester. I'll ignore that. Make some more lasers to defend it. And he's going double Harvester. So we're going to want to get the Infernos rolling as quickly as possible. Alright, so we're gonna go pressure his Harvester. And we'll get an Inferno out as quickly as we can. Looks like we're gonna get one Harvester kill pretty easily. And then we'll Inferno bomb his Harvester and get his base at the same time. We'll just spam these Infernos for a bit. Maybe get some Bikes to support. I think the trick to using Infernos is generally to try and keep them on defense so that enemies have to walk into them. Yeah, I mean, here comes some Cyborgs, but they have to walk into my Inferno. So they're going to get hammered. Yep. Alright, cool. You basically want to put Infernos one tile away from your opponent's units, wait for them to walk into your Inferno, and then run away with the Inferno when it has the increased speed. Alright, so we're going to go Wheels first and Scout. Don't really need to Scout against GDI though, they haven't got any good rush units. Alright, so he's gone Rifles first, we'll harass them. Alright, we've got some good damage on the Rifles, we can ignore them now. We'll get a second Wheel and try and get a Concave against his missiles. Alright, nice. We're going to beat these missiles pretty easily. I'll have a full Wheel squad left over. We'll go finish off these Rifles. Alright, we need to run away from this fight, this Pitbull. I want to go Lasers. You can use Bikes to fight Pitbulls, but it's not clean. Not a great answer, so I'm going to use Lasers instead. And I'll get some Bikes for the rapid response. Like, once it's low hit points like this, I can finish it off with Bikes pretty easily. We're going to just shoot down this turret. Turrets do not have very many hit points, so the best way to answer them, honestly, is just to kill them. Otherwise, they're going to do too much damage to you. Alright, so we'll finish this off, then we'll get double Bike up here. Should block him out and easily kill his Pitbull with 2 Bikes. We'll send the Wheels over to his lasers, or missiles, I should say. Alright, so there goes the Pitbull. Start harassing these missiles. These units are all pretty low now, we need to get rid of them. And we'll get some Rifles. And in fact, we should probably just go straight into the Infernos now that we've got the money. That is our primary win condition, is Inferno spam. Alright, I'm going to bomb this turret, get rid of it. Maybe get the missiles behind it as well. Oh, that's fine, no big deal. We'll get some more militants. Kill these missile troops. I'm gonna get some more bites because he's probably gonna respond to the Inferno with air. That's what most people do. And he's got an APC. That doesn't seem great against the Inferno, honestly. Obviously, we'll send the Inferno to bomb the APC. There's the air. Drone swarm. Alright, so we bomb that. We're gonna back up with these bites. I want to use the Inferno to kill his Pitbull if he chases. Yep, there we go. That's exactly what I was hoping to happen. Then we'll boost this Inferno to go and finish off this APC. We'll send this Inferno over to kill off the Pitbulls. I dodged the fire, that's unfortunate. I think if we bomb here, we could maybe get the Pitbull. We don't. Let's move on to this pad, block this bottom pad. It's not working out at all. Alright. We lost all our Infernos because I played badly, basically. Shouldn't have let the Infernos tank like that. So we're gonna need bites and militants to catch back up. Throw away my lead there. I kind of thought the Inferno would do a better job against the APC, to be perfectly honest. Alright, let's get another Inferno. We're just gonna spam APCs now. Smart strategy by the opponent. APC is super strong. Managed to get them both there with that Inferno bomb. Hit this 2v1 with the militant with the bites. Then we'll go bomb the APCs again. Another turret. These turrets are doing a lot of work. I'll boost this so I can kill the Pitbull that's incoming. Then we should hopefully be able to fire this missile. Yep, nice.
Objective complete. 3, 2, 1.
So we're gonna go harvester first. I'm not scared of a rush from GDI. Go rifles first. We'll go harass them with the wheels. And we'll get second wheel because he's almost certainly gonna go missiles. Yep, there they are. That's the 2v1. Gonna make a third wheel. This might be a little too aggressive though. No, he's got missiles again. Okay, cool. We'll have to tech switch soon. We'll just wait and see what he tech switches into. Almost certainly going to be War Factory. No, it's Air Tower. Okay. So I'm going to make some missiles to be ready. Or lasers, I should say. Because whatever he makes from the Air Tower is probably going to be designed to kill wheels. No, it's a Talon. That was surprising. Okay, I didn't see that coming. I'm going to let the single wheel stand there and die. Send the lasers over here. Block these. I didn't block them. No big deal. Still got 3 pads. Alright, so we fire the missile and the Talon to fight his bites to fight his Talon. We'll get some militants for his rifle. I don't want to get my first Inferno here soon. Cut down these militants, or riflemen I should say. We need to keep bikes chasing the Talon. I want to try and hide behind lasers basically with my Inferno. I'm going to bomb this. I need to get rid of it. I need answers to these missiles. So I'm going to get another Inferno and boost it to kill these missiles. There's a Wolverine. Okay. We'll hit the bikes on that and then we'll bomb it with the Inferno. That should take it out. Yep. Then the bikes should take care of these Talons. And that should be game. There's zones. That doesn't matter. It's too late. These would have been maybe a problem if the game wasn't over. But the game's over.
Unit offline. You are victorious. 3, 2, 1. New mission received.
Alright, I'm gonna go harvester first. Not feeling like I'm gonna get rushed here. Might regret it, let's find out. Oh, looks like we're good. Send the wheels to go scout what he's up to. Militants, that's good for me. Make a second wheel since he went militant first. And we'll start harassing them. Oh, second militant. That's a mistake from my opponent. After he's seen wheels, going for another militant is insane. Well, it's not completely insane because you can beat a wheel 2v1 with militants, but you need to actually keep them together if you're going to do that. Alright, so he's gone double harvester. We're going to go for rifles, just to hold pads. Fight these scavengers. We need to be charging as well, so we're going to be getting on that.
Unit offline. Unit ready.
Then we're going to be looking to go Inferno as quickly as we can.
Unit offline.
Get these rifles over here if we can. We'll try and do some dancing to block them out of the pad. Did not get there. Alright, let's get Inferno and let's go after his harvesters. We can set it up to hit both of them. We'll boost it as a Basilisk. Okay, well let's get the Banshee for the Basilisk. We'll bomb both his harvesters. He's boosting it towards my lasers. I don't know what he's doing. Is he going for my harvester or my base? Or what's happening here? He's going for my base? Basilisk does not do that much base damage, so this is not a scary plan. Flame Tank, that one does base damage, but is not great against my Inferno Banshee combo. Okay, that's sure. I guess we can also base race if he really wants to base race. We're gonna base race using this nuclear missile though, so I think we're gonna win. Alright, we got there. Looks like it only takes about 3 Inferno bombs to kill half a base as well, so I actually think I could have ignored his base rush and gone with my Infernos at his base and still won that race. I think given the nature of the Inferno as a bomber, I don't think the Banshee is really a particularly required unit. I think the Banshee's primary reason to use a Banshee over a Phantom is the Banshee shoots down. But the Inferno already should clear ground targets pretty easily. So I think I prefer Phantom in this deck. Alright, opponents open militants, we open wheels. The deck is basically, it's like a mid-range deck because instead of being an aggro deck, you have the 4 cheap units like an aggro deck would, but then you have really expensive bombers in both decks. So I think it's more of a mid-range deck than an aggro deck. Alright, so he goes bikes, we'll go bikes as well. We take a shot on our wheels, which is good because it means that we get the first shot on his bikes. So we're going to win the bike mirror and then we'll make more wheels to fight these lasers. Alright, he's making a lot of lasers, so we really need to get militants out here. Ah, misclicks. Only misclicks. I'm going to have to boost now because I misclicked and didn't order my militants to move immediately. To get there in time, I'm going to have to boost. Alright, so we'll get the militants to go after the lasers and the bikes to fight with the bikes. He's gone chems. Okay, I can't actually beat chems without Inferno. So we fire the first missile, luckily, before his chems get there. But now we have to go Inferno to fight the chem troopers. So we'll just keep making militants for now to buy time. And then we'll wait for our Inferno. Alright, so here comes the Inferno. I think he's going for a base rush, I'm not sure, but we're going to bomb them on the way, so they should just die. If they don't die, we'll get some militants to finish them off and make sure he doesn't get the base missile. Although not that a base missile is that scary after we win the first nuke. Right, there's a Phantom. So this is one of the issues with playing a deck like this. Yeah, I don't have the air superiority unit, so I can't stop his Phantom from chasing down my Inferno. I have to just use bikes to fight his Inferno, or fight his Phantom, which isn't great because it means I lose air superiority. As you can see, my Inferno is dead, there's nothing I can do about it. And now I have to protect, I have to make another Inferno to fight these chems, and I need to protect it with bikes from his Phantom, basically. Looks like we win the missiles, it's not a big deal, but yeah, we could definitely lose air superiority against the Phantom deck, and then our Inferno is turned off, and then we don't have an answer to things like chems.
Objective complete.
Alright, so there we go. 10-0 with the bomber decks. Pretty good decks. I would recommend changing out the slingshot. I don't like the slingshot very much in a Borka deck, and I don't really think the Banshee makes sense. I think that'd be better as a Phantom. But yeah, other than that, the decks are pretty good. I don't think the Banshee really gives you anything when you already have the Inferno in the deck, because you already have something that bombs the ground. So yeah, would massively prefer Phantom there. That's pretty much the only changes I'd make. I would play the Phantom instead of the Banshee, and I would play something instead of Slingshot, probably Hammerhead or Talon. I think Talon is good enough. Like, Talon spam beats most other air units because it's so cheap and efficient. So I think Talon is pretty good option. Also gives you a cheaper early game anti-infantry unit. Okay, for those of you wondering on premiums, this is one of the best premiums. If you get 10-0, it is very good. But I'm going to claim standard. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed that. And yeah, that one was for K9. So hope you enjoyed that, man. And I'll see you all in the next video.